Moba has done a number of initiatives, and there are small steps that have been taken by Moba. For example, my Lord Bishop, each year, Moba contributes to the essentials of Mwiri Primary candidate class. We buy the essentials, the sets, etc. And this year it was led by Henry Ntende and Mr. Michael Abaliwa, who went to the school and delivered in Mwiri Primary. I'm surprised Mwiri Primary is not here today. But that is a step that has been undertaken. We have already talked about Mr. Bagaya. At the helm of tree planting, Mr. Bagaya, please stand up again, my God. We call him leader in that field. I would like to thank Moba for all efforts, but I want the members of Moba who have children in the school. I will excuse my father, Dr. Chuma, Mr. Kiyindi. But members, Moba with children in the school, please stand. I'm also standing, I have 2 boys here. Please clap for this gentleman. Asante sana. The school administration, parents, and the community, we once again thank you. I want to paint a picture of where we are going in the future. Right now, we are full capacity. We have 1,000 boys. And we have to look into the future, 5 years from now, where we want to have 1,500 boys. What does that mean? We, as we celebrate this milestone, we look to the future with purpose and vision. It's not simply by increasing number, but it's also expanding the opportunity, deepening the quality, and preparing for a sustainable future. We have done an assessment of the current infrastructure. We are looking into the staff and academics, the non-teaching staff. We are looking into the infrastructure. As we look at infrastructure, we are looking at the classes, the laboratories, boarding facilities, dining, housing, and all these interventions are the foundation of our strategic plan and infrastructure plan, where we are targeting 1,500 boys in school. As we plan, we have to upgrade other facilities as well, the sports, recreation facilities of the school. Our priorities for the next 5 years: 1, we look at kids into the school. Mwiri Primary, Iganga Boys, Kamli Boys, as the main supplier of H1 into the school. And retain quality staff, we will have to expand and modernize our infrastructure. And I have to make sure that the boys get a holistic education. I want to say, regards to academic excellence, I think the academic excellence is a whole and start. But we need it to be more. For those who know. So, these are all for partnership. As Moba is looking at the clubhouse, our vision for growth can only be realized by collective effort. PTA stands ready to work hand in hand with the Board of Governors, Moba, the administration, to deliver this vision. Let's sustain the collaboration that has been defined in the school, ensuring that every new classroom every new student adds the story of Muiri's existence. So with these closing remarks I'm giving to the bishop, we want to thank you for the spiritual guidance. To the chairman and chairman board and members for the stewardship, president and Moba, your visionary contribution. The school administration, we and school administration, the teachers, parents, and the community for your support and partnership. Viva Soga Mwili, Viva Moba, and for God and my country. Oh, with that, I don't wish allow me to invite someone who would come to give his money.
Our chief guest for my Lord the Bishop, with all the clergy who have escorted you here, Your Excellencies, Presidents of Moba, the past and present, got I think about 4 past presidents of Moba, PTA and your team, all the boys with special recognition, some senior old boys, Dr. Tuma, yes, secondary, headmaster with your entire team of staff, students, ladies and gentlemen. My speech today is only to thank you for a combined effort to achieve all. Moba has done a lot. Even this dining hall was innovated courtesy of Moba. Moba has helped to renovate a number of houses, Wako, Wilson, Nagiope, Huntington, and even some churches. We are very grateful for this effort because this is building towards our core activity of academic excellence. My Lord the Bishop, Chief Guest, on behalf of the board, I want to report that all is well in the school. The head teacher and his team are working to the expectations of the board, and we are happy we don't have any complaints. Your Excellency, President of Moba, I shouldn't forget to congratulate you and your wife, the old girl of Soga College by assimilation, Ruth Mushabi. Recently, she was declared unopposed. And as you know, Soga College, we always aspire for the best. There is a minister we are eyeing, and we should get it. Your Excellency, President of Moba, there are a number of things. Our needs are a lot, but we know we can only handle peacefully what we can do. Right now, the most pressing and urgent thing is to send to the teachers to make sure that all members of staff are housed on the hill and they are having decent accommodation so that they can execute their duties very well. Next, we would like to improve sports activities so that we can now all around the students. And then third, we want to revamp the laboratories to make sure that we have the best laboratories. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that this school from the past had a bias to science. turned out wrong psychiatrists, and we want to get back to that. That is one of our selling points. So now that we pulled off this, you played us very well, and you pulled off the issue of the gate. We ask you, Moba, to choose any of those as the next projects to do. I don't know what you will choose, but we implore you to select any of these urgent needs for the school, so that again, as Moba, we put our hands together and see how much more we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Board Chair. My Lord Bishop, among us, the whole boys, our Board Chair, that is the person in charge of protecting the gains of the revolution, and is protecting them very well. We want to thank you very much. It's been a pleasure working with you as the whole boys. In the interest of time, at this point in time, I'm going to invite His Excellency, President Daniel Mushabe Makanide.
What is your witness?
The guest of honor, my Lord the Bishop, the board chair, PTA chairman, the headmaster, and the administrative staff, distinguished old boys, the students, visiting delegations from our friends, ladies and gentlemen. Before, let me first introduce our former presidents. I will start with Mr. Robert Kisubi. Please stand up for recognition. And my dear wife, Dr. Olivia Kisubi. Former President Tony Otoa, and your dear wife Shira, and your children Amadi Otoa, Moba Otoa. I also recognize the gentleman I replaced, but not through a coup, through this, Dr. Daniel Reza, he did not hear. My Lord the Bishop and the guest of honor, I will also take this opportunity to once again introduce you, my dear wife, Ruth Mushabe. I would also like to report to you that because of marrying William, she bought marriage. She has never been given the prefect of class monitor. She went to a very, very strong district of Chihura, studied primaries, and because of a million behind her, we scared all competition. We won them in primaries. Then, when it was for the elections, They said what we saw in primaries, we don't want to see it again. So she was opposed by the bishop and guest of honor. We are looking at the member of parliament. Then we also take this chance to introduce the wonderful men I work with. These things, you are praising Moba for doing many things, but I wouldn't have achieved them without these good men that chose to work with me. I will start with my Vice President, Joel Isabelle. Please, Joel. Then we have our Secretary General, Senior Governor. We have our treasurer, man who disturbs us but keeps your money safe. That's why we're accounting for each and every coin who pays the Christopher. We have an assistant treasurer, the man who does errands and does all use. Kakoma Samson, commonly known as Kaikos. We call him King Emma, but he's Walimba. He's a committee member, Emma. My Lord, I know the time is not on our side, but I want to recognize the people that are always with us, the traditional schools, our friends, that always, whenever we call upon them, they're always here. Even when we had those bad days, I remember their former president, Jim Rogers, Katende, always coming here. Even when we be like 5 people now, you can see the hall is full. So he's here, Mr. Farouk Sewankambo. Please come and say 7 words. As he comes, I recognize the Wanyambi World Girls Association representative. Thank you so much for coming. Please greet the people on behalf of the rest. The others, there is a very friendly school of girls. I've just talked to them, they are coaching Kayuga. So let me give this opportunity to my friend Farouk. And for information, you all know this. When we were leaving Kamui, coming to this beautiful hill, Kanakaso Zakam, the KBE, we took some time off at things at Budo, and they hosted us historians that will tell me they did 4 years at England House until we made this place beautiful to come and live here. Please say with the people.
Our chief guests, my Lord the Bishop, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I want to congratulate you on this 114th celebration of your beautiful school. Like the president said many years ago, in the 19th young men, I'm not that old. I remember seeing some young men at King's College Woodlaw being there to wait as Queen College was being constructed. I'm very proud as it is today. I came here 3 years ago when we had 200 students. And I'm very happy that you have soldiered on as the witnesses that have given us the speeches. And I'm here to say that Budo, King's College Budo and Budo Junior School will continue supporting Mary College in whatever endeavors that you make. Last year, I was part of the delegation that broke the ground. It was a groundbreaking event for the new gates, and I was there for the first hole that was dug. And we did as Budonians. I'm sure when I go back to the Budonians, they'll be very happy to see the new gates, and we give it a round of applause. Everybody who has been part of it, thank you very much. I come here not on my own. I come here together with my Vice President, Susan Moba. And that shows a lot of support. Ladies and gentlemen, I was asked to say 7 words. I've exceeded that limit. But I want to say that one good turn deserves another. In November, the 22nd of November, the Budonians are doing something a little bit unique in the alumni organizations. We are supporting the cancer ward, most especially the children's cancer ward in Mulago. For all of you, ladies and gentlemen, Murians, the president has already promised me that all his executive will be there. Please come and join us as we support the children's cancer ward in Mulago. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kambo, and your Vice President Sulan. My neighbor, our neighboring school, also wants to greet you. Please say hi to us.
Hello. Hello. Not only are we neighbors, but Wanyage Girls Secondary School shares an umbilical cord with Soga College Miri. We know that at one time the two schools shared a head teacher, and we are here to celebrate this great achievement and to appreciate Moba for the continued support. In June, recently in June this very year, we had a grand homecoming and we had a representation from Moba. To the young gentlemen, I'd like to congratulate you upon this milestone that you got, and I know that as you pass through that great gate, it means more than a physical passage through the great gate. We know that it is a sign that new beginnings, like Bishop said, have come up for you to achieve, to shine. A lot is going on at Wanyage Girls Secondary School. The ladies were here last week for a tree cutting, something, but please, the head teacher and the staff, please give the young gentlemen an opportunity to interact more with the students of Wanyage Girls Secondary School. I bring greetings from the president of African Principals, my head teacher. Incidentally, I'm a member of Moba Wanyage Girls Association and one of the sitting girls, old girls, back on the female field, the president of Principals of the African continent. That is my head teacher, Mrs. Deborah Resonga Basekanacho. Okay? So, thank you so much, President.
Thank you so much, Representative Moba, and thank you. I also want to remind you that we share the same motto for the November event. I also want to that in my senior 4, you made us miss a dance. So I did festival without ever having a school dance. Because on the last day, certainly they changed their mind. But so since now you actually got to continue dancing, we appreciate it. I want to appreciate you so much. We chose Mr. Bagaya, PS, because he stood with us when we were starting. Even when he told us, I got to know this about 3 days ago, that he was not feeling well. He gave us options to send his representation, or we could go ahead and choose a guest of honor. We campaign season, we could have gotten anyone, but we said no. We are not going to go. We are not the kind of people who eat, get satisfied, and forget where we came from. So we said, through Mr. Kisubi, we said no, we are insisting we shall go with his representation, because Mr. Bagaya and the Minister of Works has been with us in thick and thin. So that's why we chose you and we stand by you. I want to also, it's a very beautiful gate. Man, you are not being organized. Come and stand with us, please. Let everyone see the young man that designed this gate. Please come. Are you seeing the young man? Please stand on my left side. Not on my right side, on my left side. Thank you so much. This is the man that designed our gate. Thank you. It's not rocket science that we've done what we've done. It's because we chose to be accountable and trustworthy. Every coin that you gave us, we have accounted for it. I also want to thank the school and the board. When we started this idea, we could have gone ahead and said we are getting our own people, but I sat with the PTA chairman and the board chairman. We said, let us do this together. And I'm glad that we did it together with the school through its processes, did the procurement. They're the ones who got us through the process. They got us the contractor. We thank you so much that we worked together in this. And I want to thank you, Mr. Headmaster. You supervise a good job. You've not been here. You supervise a good job. No jaw, no nothing. We are grateful. Our Secretary General, Seliange, for being the focal point on this project. I thank you for your honesty, I thank you for your resilience, and your for being very enthusiastic. This guy, this has been they are looking at me as the head, but you played a very vital role. I thank you so much. And also, the Trinidad team for keeping the money safe. I know of you that are here. Of course, guest of honor and my Lord the Bishop, when we put up this beautiful thing, you know what happens. When people see something beautiful, the people, some pictures, they say, oh, why is we doing this beautiful gate when the academics are down, blah, 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 blah. People are free to talk. But I want to look at it and use the principles this. These are generally haters who fail to make it to this school. And they still have a chance because they are old and they can't come here. But they can take their kids for coaching so that they can qualify, come here, and they enjoy what we have enjoyed. Yeah, and they say, oh, the labs, they should have started with the laboratories. I'm placing our laboratories. They should have started with the library. I'm placing our library. And even if we started with, we did a very wonderful laboratory and started teaching nuclear physics. They would say, oh, these guys are going to bring Americans bombers. So whatever we do, whatever we choose to do, those are there. That's idle talk. We know what we are doing. And we shall continue to do more. And this school is on that trajectory. There is no turning back. I also want sincerely to thank the old boys for the money that you've given us. Thank you so much. And our friends as well. My Lord the Bishop and Place of Honor, that gentleman standing there, he gave us 1.5 million shillings. This is association, Mr. Sewan Kambo and Budo. Brunian Club. The people of Kayaza gave us 1.5 million. And also, Kayaza, I want to report you that the three presidents here are married from Kayaza. Me, Kisubi, and Daniel don't forgot his friend. So, Kayaza gives us back, we also give them back. Then Nabigo, who on the way, they also gave us 1.5 million shillings for this year. So, without taking much time, there are some projects people have been mentioned there are some projects that are now dear to us. The most critical one that we're going to embark on is our clubhouse. My Lord, the Bishop and the Bishop owner, we have a huge clubhouse that was bequeathed to us by the old boys at that time, President Milton Obote and his friends. Some number of acres, but whenever we go there, like this evening, that's where we're heading to, we shall cover it with tents and all things to look glamorous, but like the Bible says, inside it's like a grave. Inside their bones. People, land grabbers, have encroached it. There are those, I don't know if I call them churches, or they do not judge. There are also people, they are butchers, piggery, around there. So our next mission is to fence that place. We want to fence it and keep it and pass it on so that it does not go in our regime or the next regime that is coming. That's our next project. My Lord the Bishop, the old boys, they have mentioned, the headmaster mentioned a number of things and they got chair, the PTA chair, so let me not repeat them. Maybe I just answer a few. The head prefect, you said you need support from us. Your courtship. But as you are doing courtship, where the man is ready to marry, he needs to be ready. But as your fathers who support you, will make sure you get the right. Then Mr. Master, you were a bit talk about Mr. Kisumi taking the bishop to Java House, and not that he not been there. An old boy has seen you online after Chakaba, and he has sent you 200,000 to go and have all the coffee at Java House. My Lord the Bishop, I told you the story when I was in new primary. Maybe those who did not hear it, then you repeat it. In new primary, in the very early 80s, there were very, very few people of us who look like me. I'm not saying I look like a Mzungu, but there was a lot of anger at that time, my Lord the Bishop. So it was always a thing to do to go and double. You line up, you see someone has not seen you. There was a man called Said who would be serving us. Then I would come, saying, now I'm going to double. He shouts, Sobrado. Then I would miss, I would be unable to double. And then since I told you that I'm a Mlaro, I want you to walk outside where that car can someone my Lord the Bishop, that's the Moba that I did. Oh, but I hope I've given you that crown. That's my crown. We've given you that crown as a gift. And for that being Willie, for campaigning for Willie, it's small things you are here, it's big things you are here. Thank you for loving so much our school. To the students of Suwa College, I have this verse for you as I end. It's from Timothy 1, chapter 4, verse 14. It reads, do not neglect your gift, which was given you through prophecy when the board of elders laid their hands on you. With these few remarks, allow me to invite the guest of honor. I thank you.
Your Lordship, the Bishop, the clergy, the chairman of the PTA, the chairman of the board, the president of all boys, the headmaster and staff, district all boys. Good afternoon. I'm Joseph Chief. I'm the commissioner in charge of urban roads in the Ministry of Works and Transport. I've been requested by my permanent secretary, Mr. Baigaya Waiswa, to come and I represent him in this function. I'm on board. Your Worship, our PS very much loved to be here with you, but on a short notice, he was unable. And he requested me to come and represent him, but never gave me any written document to read to you. But he knew very well that you have been discussing him, and I know everything that is on his heart that I'm going to tell you. First of all, I want to thank all boys for the achievement of the main gate. It's wonderful. When we are constructing the road, we broke the gate. Indeed, it was not fitting for the new college. And we thought of replacing it, but when I looked at the Kayaza when I was there, I said, this may be expensive for the ministry. It's not the right job. Your Worship, we got a request as a ministry from the only boy here to tarmac the roads in Wing College. As a ministry, we did the reconnaissance survey of the hill and the roads there in. And we did the calculations. And we found out that we could do these works in 3 phases. And the first phase, we started from the middle of the road up to the master's gate. The work was completed successfully. We used the contractor. But when we saw that the legal resources we are getting, we said that the second phase of the main road to where the roundabout, we are going to use those accounts so that we minimize all the costs. And we did that in the second phase, and it was completed. My PS has told me to come and tell you that we are going to be back on the third phase of the internal roads. Come. We request that you give us support as you have been ever giving us support when we are constructing, so that we complete the assignment we are given to construct roads in Wili, doing the 2 kilometers of internal roads within the campus of Wili College. We hope and anticipate to start this work in January. Being that by then the children will be on holiday, we wanted to start doing their holidays, but we shall take long time than request required because we are having less money required to complete this work. But we are going to start. I want to thank you all for inviting my permanent secretary to this big occasion, and I'm humbled that I've been here on his behalf. I want to thank you for listening to me. For God.
I think another round of applause. take seconds of the revolution. Before I invite all of you to proceed for the procession to witness the formation of the gate, I would like to ambush former President, His Excellency Emeritus Comrade Ottawa, to come and give us thanks. Bishop and our HHS.
Let's find out how to live stream.
We're rolling. We're rolling. One boy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and our dear guest, Bishop, thank you so much for honoring our invitation and also taking us on the session today. Our guest of honor, thank you so much. And I really love the fact that every time we come here for homecoming, we speak about progress. Progress. I'm super happy about the road construction. As old boys, I think this is going to make this the America of schools in Uganda. Our president, Daniel Mushabi, and your able team, I want to thank you so much for officiating today, for making it happen. Secretary General for officiating the session today, but most importantly for the old boys who have made it to the hill today. Clap for yourselves. I know many of us are wondering where some of the other old boys are, but they're the advanced party at the next event we shall be going to. So thank you very much, and let us head into the next session. Thank you very much.
We are going for consecration of the gate, but we ask that when we move with our cars, we park in Nadiope Street and probably Main Street nicely so that we don't cause congestion. We walk.
Reverend, you've not guided after.
Okay, after that we walk back for lunch here.
Let's check this.
But before we start walking, we is getting blessings day and day. I want to apologize that I forgot to organize the works going on in the area of sanitation through the old boys, and this was spearheaded by Chairman PTA Emeritus, Julius Kiprop. Also, between President Bru and Wako, there is a sanitation facility being constructed by the Ministry of Water and Environment through Exim Bank. Yes, it's 20 stands, 10. The answer when you have such occasions, the ladies have where to go and the gentlemen have where to go. So when the road becomes complete commissioner, we shall be the America of Uganda. Thank you so much. God bless you.
We shall allow our bishop to be driven.
Let's connect it
So the
now.
rest of us who are walking, we can be at the then we turn for our lunch.
Stay here.